Hello, I'm coming from you from a high angle where my camera's propped up on the bed because I'm too lazy to set up the tripod. I really have very little to talk about today. I went to go see Blazing Saddles and Willy Wonka in theaters. Yes, I went to go see Willy Wonka again, and yes, it was very totally worth it. Less people this time, but Blazing Saddles was packed, and I'm not even a super fan of Blazing Saddles. I like a lot of it, but I don't know, it's not my favorite Mel Brooks. But seeing it with the theater was pretty cool, especially because the guy I was seeing it with didn't know about the third act. And I'm not going to say anything, because if you don't know about the third act, it's worth checking out the movie just because of the third act. So I don't really have much time to do a full video, but also I don't really have much content for a video. So I'm going to look around my room and try to come up with something to talk about. I figure, since I don't really have anything to do right now, why not give you a tour of my dorm library? Come on. So here you have just kind of some miscellaneous books. I've got Bombshells and Spider-Gwen right here, along with a really great anthology called Steampunk. I don't know if I've talked about this, but if you're into anthologies and you're into steampunk, definitely check this out. The full title is actually Steampunk, an Anthology of Fantastically Rich and Strange Stories, and that title basically tells you everything you need to know. Then I have part of my film library, the rest of it's at home, but I've got some Roger Ebert. I've got Easy Riders Raging Bulls, which is an amazing book, and then this book I haven't got a chance to check out yet, Shootout. It sounds really interesting. It's just another book about Hollywood, but I'm interested. I've read a little bit of it, and it seems like it's pretty well read. Got a little Agent Carter right here. And then I have a little bit of poetry, along with the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom script, which I got for like $2 at a used bookstore. Up here I got Dracula, some card games, and my movie collection, or at least what little of it I have at school. Down here I have this whole bookshelf is my mythology collection, except for Metamorphoses, which is lending to a friend. So I've got the Homeric hymns. This is a pretty popular mythological book. It goes through Greek mythology to Charlemagne, and I haven't read it yet, actually. This is my first mythology book I got, which was Rex Warren's Men and Gods, which is not like an amazing mythology book, but I still love it. And it's kind of like an old beat-up library book, which is cool. Just a couple other ones. This is an interesting thing where it's not actually full classics, but it's the 5-Minute Iliad and other instant classics, where it's just a bunch of books that have been shortened so you can read them real quick. Then I have my translations of the Iliad and my translations of the Odyssey, Virgil's Aeneid, which I need to read, and then my playbooks with Sophocles and Euripides. And then at the end, not actually classical mythology, but close enough, my dictionary of Tolkien. Then I've just got a couple random books laying around the rest of my dorm, whether they're textbooks or books that I just have been reading and haven't put on the shelf. Including this book, which is my roommate's, but he let me borrow it, Japanese Pop Culture and Globalization, which is a really interesting and engaging read. I really like Japanese culture, and I find this, it's really easy to breeze through. I definitely recommend it. So tomorrow I'm hoping, if all goes well, to respond to James's challenge from yesterday, and if not, then I'll do something else. What that is, I don't know. Goodbye, everyone.